Today on the agenda is old-fashioned banana pudding. I'll put the link down below. Okay, here are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need half a cup of sugar. You know what? I forgot to get the cornstarch out. I'm not used to using that, but we're going to use it because it'll thicken it up. So you're going to need 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch. You're going to need a teaspoon of salt, 2 1/4 cups of whole milk, 4 large eggs, which I have fresh ones here, but they're going to be separated. So I've got that ready. Vanilla extract. We have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and it calls for 3 1/3 cups of vanilla wafers, but this is where I'm going to do a twist. I got these Biscoff cookies, and I love them, so I'm going to put them in my banana pudding. And then 4 ripe bananas, and they are perfect. They're just right, in 1/2-inch slices. And then 3 tablespoons of sugar you're going to need for the meringue. Yeah. I forgot what it was called for a second. For the meringue that you're going to put on top. So I've got all my stuff laid out. I like to get it all ready to go, and then we're going to make it. So here we go. Okay, I have set my oven to 375, and now I have in this bowl, the small bowl, I have a 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're just gonna whisk that together. That's it, just so it goes together and boom. Yep, makes a little cloud of dust there. Anyway, we just want it to be mixed up a little bit. Okay, so there we go. All right, we're just gonna set this aside, and we're gonna go on to the next step. Uh-oh. Yep. It's okay. We can do it. This thing is supposed to be easier, but sometimes it's not. It doesn't have to be perfect though, because honestly, I've done this before and it wasn't perfect, so I'm not gonna freak out over it because, you know, it happens. It happens to all of us. Yes, it does. But that's okay. We'll just try to do it better this time. So we're kneading the yolks, and that's the part that I'm trying to get. And these eggs are fresh, so I don't know if these eggs are harder. Honestly, I don't know. Kind of seems that way though. No, it's probably just me. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. If somebody knows these things, tell me. Tell me if this is like harder with fresh eggs than it is with regular eggs, because I mean, I'm used to doing eggs, but today I'm not doing so well. So yeah. It's like they just don't want to separate. But I don't know. Could be me. Probably is me. So, I mean, it's not like I, hit it and, you know, I don't know what I did, honestly. I mean, I even got a piece of shell in this one. Oh, Lord. Let me cut this camera off. All right, that was a mess. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was a mess. Anyway, but I got it cleaned up, got the shell out. So now we are at this part of cooking. So we're going to use a medium saucepan, which this one is a little bit larger than medium, but it's my best one. And we are going to whisk together the sugar mixture, which we have right here. So I'm going to put the sugar mixture in there. Okay. And then to that, we are going to add 2 1/4 cups of whole milk. Okay. Yeah, try to clean up as I go. We'll see how that goes. And then we are going to add the 4 egg yolks, which have a little bit of white in them. But for the most part, I saved them. I don't know about those eggs. They just seemed like so soft. Maybe that's just, I have not really baked with fresh eggs yet. I've been cooking them like we eat them, but I have not done that. So anyway, haven't separated any yet. Then we are going to use the 2 tablespoons. Oh no, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to save out the vanilla and the 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So we're just going to whisk this together. And what we need to do is this cook over medium heat, stirring constantly, 6 to 8 minutes or until thickened. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now. It says medium heat, so I'll put it on medium. And I'm going to whisk it together. It just says whisk it together until it's all blended. I've made banana, like real banana pudding before with the custard, but it's been forever ago. I don't even remember. Like, it was probably when the kids were little. That's how long ago it's been. So I had to remind myself how to do this again. Yeah, because I'm not sure. So, and then I'm just going to get a regular, just like a spatula spoon. Let's see, maybe this one. And I'm just going to stir it. It says stirring it constantly. So, I'm not going to make you watch that. So, I'll catch you on the flip side whenever we're done here. Okay, so I made an executive decision off camera to double this recipe because it wasn't making very much. This is what it's going to look like when it is ready to take off the heat. Alexa, stop my timer. I had a timer that was like, it says 6 to 8 minutes, but honestly, it only took like 5 minutes for this to happen. So I took it off the heat, and now there's 2 things we need to add. We need to add the butter, which I doubled it. So we're going to do 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and we are going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla instead of 1 because of doubling. But I wanted to put it in my 11 by 13 pan, and I was like, I want more than that. Oh, and I bought the good stuff because if you're going to make something like this, you want the good stuff because, yes, it's expensive, but you want it because, you know, it's a vanilla custard, and you're going to taste the vanilla. So, anyway. So, 2 teaspoons. That's 1 and 2. Smells good. So, yeah. That is that. Put it back up here. I mean, I use the fake stuff all the time. I use this. So, you'll see me use this a lot. But if I'm doing something like this, then the vanilla really needs to, you know, take center stage, I guess. yeah, you're going to need it because it's going to taste better. It's going to taste, you're going to taste like real vanilla. So just want to get this butter melted. So now that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to get this butter melted and I'll be back with you in a minute. Now here comes the fun part. Although I'm not sure how much fun it is because I'm having to open every one of these. But yeah, I think they're going to be good. Most of the time, there are a lot of broken ones when I buy these. But because I get them from Amazon, it's just I'm on Subscribe and Save. My grandson loves these cookies too, so I try to have them around. But yeah, I'm just going to layer this and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, we have all our cookies laid out nicely. And there was even some left for me to eat because I haven't had breakfast. And now we are going to do half the bananas. So I'm going to do 2 of the bananas. Of course, we're going to cut that little thing off. I don't like it. Okay, so we're just going to, I just usually just do this. I don't have them already sliced. I just kind of like slice them around and then, you know, I'll place them better than this, but you know. The other thing is I found a recipe that used whipped cream instead of meringue. To be honest, I am not a fan of meringue. So I have some half and half that I got. And I am going to make some homemade whipped cream. And that is what I'm going to use instead. So I'm going to cut up this other banana and then I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we got the 2 bananas in. And now we're going to take half of this custard and we're going to use it on top of this. I don't know if that's about half or not, but I want to kind of smooth it around without moving the bananas too much. Yeah, this should be fun. Yeah. I'm not sure if the custard should have been a little bit more liquid. Honestly, it's good. So, I mean, oh my gosh, it's totally more than good. It's amazing. So yeah, maybe it should have been a little more liquid. But you know, like I said, haven't done this in years. So yeah, it's you know, trial and error, but I still think it's going to be amazing. And I'll tell you, this stuff thickens up so fast that you have to be ready to yank it off the burner because it is like super fast when it starts to thicken up. Next time, I'm not sure if I'll use as much cornstarch because I think that was part of the reason, well, I know it is. It's part of the reason it thickened up so quickly. But next time, I'm not sure if I'll use as much. But anyway, or I'll just take it up before it gets too thick. But I think it's going to be good either way. So there we go. All right. Now I'm going to put another layer of cookies on and I'll be back with you. Okay, this time I turned them the opposite way so it will cover them all, or it will cover all the pudding. I had 2 packs left, so if you plan to use the Biscoff cookies, you can get the box of 20 packs and you'll have about 2 packs left. And while I was doing this, I also read the fact that the pudding would thicken up as it sits. So guess what? Yeah, I let it get too thick. So just, you know what? And I forgot to put the bananas under here, but you know what I'm thinking? All right, you know, you learn things just by doing. This is a lot easier than trying to, yeah. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do about the whipped cream, to be honest. I may just put the meringue on there, and then, I don't know. I don't really love meringues. I think I was looking at another recipe, and I ended up using this one. So I reckon I'm going to have to use the meringue because I don't want the bananas to burn or anything like that. And I don't want to put whipped cream in the oven because that would be a disaster. So, guys, I guess we're going to do meringue, which is an old school thing. Unless you cooked a lot, you younger girls and guys might not even understand what meringue is. But, yeah. So, I guess we're making meringue. Okay, so we're going to beat these egg whites. And yes, I do know there's some yellow in there, but it's okay. It'll be fine, I think. I don't know. We're going to find out. But anyway, you want your whisker attachment. And I'm going to beat these until they are foamy. And then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar gradually. Actually, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons since I did double the recipe. And that'll take about 5 minutes. And I'm not going to put you through that whole process. I will just turn it on just a little bit. Okay. So when you come back, you're going to see stiff peaks. And it's going to be white. Let's hope, okay? We'll see. Okay, this is after about 10 minutes. We're not getting stiff peaks yet. So, it's my fault because I put some yellow in there. But I did go ahead and layer the bananas. I actually think that's easier. It's a lot easier that way. And there's another thing that I would change about this recipe. I think that the custard is a little bit too salty. So I would take the salt down at least to half of what it is. So, you know, I like to test recipes. I'm going to tell you the truth. But I will link this one down there. But if you're making it, you might want to taste it as you go. And if the salt is fine for you, then great. But it's a little too salty for me. So I'm going to whip this a little bit more. Okay, so that never got any better. It was runny. It was awful. So here we go. We are going to do heavy whipping cream. And, oh, I have to wash that thing. Anyway, I'm going to wash that. I'm going to get that in there. I'm going to add some powdered sugar at, like, near the beginning so it won't be grainy. And I'll let you see that. It'll be a lot better. Okay, this is going to be a lot better, I promise. And, of course, I had to turn the oven off because, yeah, you know, I test these recipes. And, you know, I will let you know exactly what I think. But that recipe, I'll link it. But I would say it's a little too salty. And it was my fault on the meringue because I did get yellow in it. And I thought maybe I could beat it. But after 20 minutes, I was tired of trying. So anyway, we'll put this in. I'm going to use one of these. A heavy whipping cream. It's about 16 ounces. That's what it is. Alright, so we're going to get that going. That should whip up pretty quickly. A lot quicker than the other, and I will let you see. Then we're going to add a little bit of the powdered sugar as it starts to whip up, and it'll taste better anyway. We're almost there. That's good. I think I want it to get a little bit more whipped. So I'm going to do it a little bit longer. Okay, so when it sticks to the spatula like that, Yeah, that's how I like it. So I'm going to get it out of here and we'll spread it on the pudding. All right. So let's put this whipped cream on. Who likes fresh whipped cream? I really do like the fresh. It's just, I don't know. It's a preference of mine. I mean, yes, I do have Ready Whip in my fridge. And I will use Cool Whip. But there's something about the fresh whipped cream to me that's just, well, it's fresh. I guess that's the point, right? But anyway, I think this is going to be really good. And despite all the little hiccups that I had, I think it'll be fine. Oh, and please subscribe, like this, and share it. And I just hit 500, a little over. And I'm really trying to get into the program so I can get monetized. Your likes and your shares and you subscribing will go a long ways. And I promise to have good content because tonight I'm going to my daughter's house and we're doing the September snack crate. And yes, we're a month behind, but it's not our fault. It's the post office. But anyway, they're shipping late and I don't know why. She doesn't know why, but anyway. So tonight I'll be doing that. So I'll probably be getting that one up tomorrow or the next day at the latest. But just please subscribe and enjoy the content. I mean, if there's something that you would like to see or a recipe that you'd like for me to try, if it's not too difficult. Of course, you might want me to try a difficult one because I know I can be kind of comical when it comes to being in the kitchen. But anyway, there we go. There is the banana pudding. And let me know what you would like to see because I just do a daily vlog and I'm home most of the time. But if there's something that you would like for me to try or something you'd like to see about my day, please just let me know. And, you know, I will listen to my audience. So how did I forget this part? The cookies that I have left over. I'm just going to crumble them on the top. And then everyone will know that there's Biscoff in there. I mean, like, my daughter already knows. She's probably the only one who's going to eat it with me and my husband. So, you know, but I think that, you know, crumbling these on there is a nice touch. So, yeah, I don't know if we need all 4 of them, but hey, why not? These are already half crumbled. Like, when they come from Amazon, they get broken. And every now and then, well, they're about half and half. Because they'll have, like, half broken and half whole. But, you know, which is really not good when my grandson likes them, like, he likes them whole. So he did eat one day, but like he just wants them to be like they're supposed to be. He's also autistic, so for him, it's not right if it's not, you know, if it's not together. So anyway, there you go. Now we're done. See you next time. Bye.